Hey there, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am very thankful for your time. Welcome back to my channel. What I want to talk today is, again, delusional maxing. The last video that I posted, I kind of talked about it, but I I kind of rambled on, like I didn't really talk about it clearly, or like how I was going to approach it. Um which is the title of this video, is my approach. What I am going to say is a manifestation trick, or what every like YouTuber on here says. Like, if you want to manifest like quickly, you already have it. You just gotta put your mind in that thought process that you already have it. So that is the method that I want to use now, starting right now. Well, I mean, I started yesterday, but like starting right now, right? Where I'm not gonna wait for 100 days of semen retention. I'm gonna feel like I already have it. I have those 100 days. This is 101 days. So I'm gonna live my life and approach it like that. Just changing my mindset and changing my perspective. There are no bad days, there are just days of learning. God gives me days that I learn from, and I always learn. I always before going to work, I always pray. After work, I always pray. I'm very thankful for everything that I have, for everything that God has given me. I know He is gonna give me more, and for that I am very thankful. But 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 to put it like this, I have reached 100 days in semen retention. Life is so different. It is so amazing. Once you change your perspective, once you really work on yourself, it is truly amazing. I have nothing to be sad about, nothing to be mad about. There are no worries, no anxiety, only happiness, hopefulness, and time for myself to work on myself even more. I can sun gaze, I can look at the moon at night, and I can be very thankful for the life that I have, because I know in this moment right now, I have a good life, and I am very thankful for that. I give my thanks to God, to the universe, the creator. I always have a smile on my face because I don't know if any of you have read the manga Vagabond. There was there was there was a panel where like a page where the main protagonist, I forgot his name, um Musashi, Miyamoto Musashi, where they tell him like, oh, smile more, like you should also smile more, because they were telling him like the strongest people are the kindest. So like, the I think it was like an old master. He was telling him like, you should smile more, and and even in general, people we really should smile more. You know what some people say, like a smile can really create a difference in someone else. You're walking down the street and you see someone and you give them a smile and they give a smile back. You're affecting their mood. Because we never know how someone else is feeling this day or that day. I mean, so giving them a smile, asking them how are you, or giving them a compliment really goes a long way. So I am really I am really trying to do that. Really trying to be open with everyone, just radiating just positive energy. Because there is no time for sadness, really, no time for negative energy. That is not that is not me aligned with my higher self. This is me aligned with my higher self. So I must continue in this journey like this. You can't see my face, but I have a smile. I'm thinking positively. I hope everyone is having a good day. If you come across this video, that means we're probably matching frequencies. So I'm very thankful that you clicked on this video and you're still hearing me and watching this video. Um, I used to have very bad habits. I used to let bad thoughts get in my head, but that is anyone can change really starting day one. Starting tomorrow, everyone can just wake up and be a new person. But it really just takes consistency and dedication. Dedication to what you're trying to accomplish, who you're trying to be, you know? So, I'm trying to start meditation. There's a lot of forms of meditation. I mostly just, the basic, just mostly just listen to theta waves. I think it's called theta. I but like good frequencies. I listen to good frequencies while I meditate. You know, um, just observing my thoughts really, not really interacting with them, more just observing them. I saw. I think this quote I heard where it was like, um, oh, I forget how it goes. I think it's like man, I forgot it. No, I can't. No, I can't say it because what if I say like the wrong quote and it doesn't make sense? So, but oh man, I need to remember that quote because it was a really good quote from this guy on Instagram. I saw his reel, like his reel came up on my feed, and he had some really interesting words to say. But uh but what he mainly talks about, it's really just argue your thoughts kind of vibe, like who's thinking them, who's really thinking those thoughts. And like I look at more his reels, but like he like like I understand him. I feel like I understand him, but like at the same time, it's like, oh, like man, what is he talking about? What is he talking about? But um, besides what I'm talking about right now, I also wanna share or wanna say, after this video, I am gonna post different types of content on this channel, whether it just be like silly content or whatever. Like I also want to get my channel going, um because as I stated on my previous video, I want to also be a content creator, just post random videos and all that. I I really enjoy to laugh really and smile. And what makes me smile and laugh more, obviously, like are memes and reels. So it's better, you know what they say, a day without laughter is a day wasted. So if I can make myself laugh and I can make you guys laugh, then mission accomplished, It's all about bringing positivity to the world. What they say, you get what you give, So I'm trying to give positivity and humor so I can get that back tenfold, Um what else? Right, since it's 100 days for me, um I can't really say I see the female attraction because I'm truly not focused on that right now. Before then, that was really a distraction for me. And starting semen retention, I did not. I mean, yeah, there was an interest in the female attraction, but that's like as more days go by, you really just become uninterested on that. You really just focus on what you need to work on. If you need to work on yourself, if you want to work on your craft, you really just lock in that. This the women and all that, they're just distractions really. You can't really pay attention to them. Um, and you can't really pay attention if you have something to do. Like if you have a goal, I'd rather you stick to it than see all this attraction that's suddenly like coming your way. Because I feel like in a way I feel like that's the devil. That's the devil trying to distract you, really kick you off kick you off your horse, really, just trying to distract you from your purpose. And I don't have time for that. I gave all my time to that before, and it did not leave me nowhere. um I'm talking like mentally, financially, and all that. But now I am not interested in that. Where I am right now is a better position financially, mentally, spiritually. Um, I only I am only focused on strengthening my relationship with God. I have the Bible app in my phone. Uh, I want to get a physical one also because like I also want to stop being on my phone like that, because that's a whole other different type of topic. But physical media, it needs to come back because that's even better. But I have been reading a lot of words of verse of the days. I have been reading a lot of verses of the days on the Bible app, and the verses that I have been reading, or that they put, they are very they are very how can I say this? They're very true. Like like it really makes you think. Like it really makes you focus on what they're what they are saying. And I know that's how some monks, some Christian monks, meditate. They read the Bible, and they kind of read it slow so they understand every sentence. And I try to do that too. I try to read the verse of the day very slow. I read it again and then again, just to let it sit in my mind. Just to understand it more. Just to be there with God a little more. To understand what He's trying to tell me. What that verse is trying to tell me. But yeah, just living differently, living a new life, living a better life, living the life that I know that I always had, but I never really paid attention to the type of life I had, to the good life I had. I always paid attention to the negative stuff that was in my life, which was creating just the life that I didn't want. But right now, I have everything I need, everything I want. God gives me everything I need, everything I want, and I'm very thankful for that. I am praying for you, for God to give you everything you want, everything you need. The universe, a creator, really anything you believe in. Because obviously anyone can bend reality to their will. They just gotta be in alignment. If you haven't checked out the channel Brian Withers, I highly suggest him. He really demonstrates what you really need to do just to get in alignment with the higher self. But I think that is all for right now. I don't really want to waste more of your time. I don't want to ramble, or I don't want to pause and like think about what I'm gonna say next. But thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. Blessings to you, positivity to you, abundance to you, joy to you. Thank you so much.